I'm sure you all know who Clara Barton and the movie Cars is. Clara Barton was dubbed the Angel of the Battlefield while during the Civil War when she was meticulously and devotingly rescuing many soldiers that got lost or injured during the Civil War. And Cars is a movie about this one speed racing car that winds up in this one town, and he gets to recognize like a lot of amazing things. But a great thing that we are able to learn from both these things is that it's great to actually take a time, relax, slow down, and actually recognize something around you, and you can learn from it. For example, Clara Barton, when she went to Europe to rest from her strenuous work, she learned about the Swiss Red Cross, which was known from going to both sides and actually helping whoever was injured, and that's why Switzerland has never been invaded. One of the biggest reasons, they are always a neutral point, where they like to make friends with either side. And so she went back and founded the American Red Cross. And in Cars, it's talking about how, like, Lightning McQueen, he actually has a great time in this town and actually makes a lot of friends. Like, wow, I never knew what it was like to actually slow down and take a break and see what's around you. It's like, it's beautiful. And then he sees this Radiator Springs and this interstate, and all these cars going on, and he says, look at all those people. Like, look, they're driving right by. They don't even know what they're missing. I could say the exact same thing for a lot of people who have been raised in the supposed like education system or whatever, that they're just not shown the evidence that God exists. For example, if the Columbine shooters had been shown the evidence, like before they did the shooting, like that God truly does exist and he loves them, I mean, they would have never done the shooting at Columbine High School. There are a lot of people who could have committed suicide. They would have not committed suicide. Those who like do drugs or slit their wrists or think that life is meaningless or like sell their body over to like prostitution or playing with the occult or whatever. It's just that they're never introduced to these amazing evidences that confirm that there is a creator and who the creator is, and that, I mean, it's just so sad this is not common knowledge. I mean, people are like going by like, they're not introduced to this stuff, and that's the passion that is actually driving me to have a keen personality when I go out in public and make friends with a lot of people and actually giving them websites for all this like for this evidence and so on. It's just that, I mean, think of all the people that now have been introduced to this. I mean, it's just so crazy that I actually want this craziness to actually stop, okay? People are not getting educated these days, they're getting indoctrinated. And so it's great to actually take a rest, see what's around you, and actually, wow, like, you can learn a lot of stuff from the earth. Like the Bible says, speak to the earth and it shall teach thee. You know, and I'm going to have to say that, America in particular used to raise up people who acknowledged and understood that there was a loving creator who made them, and by that knowledge they could understand that the universe is run by laws, and take those laws to heart and observe and test and demonstrate things and establish good branches of science. And that's the science we now use to develop our technology. But Clara Barton, I just recently did a report on her, and she was homeschooled. That's great. I'm being homeschooled as well. And that movie Cars is a great animation, and the company of Pixar, a lot of its members are Christian. I'm not sure if many of you knew that, but a lot of its members are Christian. And I'm glad that they can put a lot of things into their movies that would like a lot of us can relate to, and they're a great company. God bless them, and they're making amazing movies and so on. And honestly, Cars was a great movie. I really enjoyed it, and it's great to slow down, take a rest, see what's around you. You can learn something very vital for your life and so on. So that's all I have to say. Peace out. Keep thinking. Jesus bless you. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.